Whoa. What on earth is happening? Oh, that's... Where's this? Why is that not there? What on earth is happening here? This is only doing one output right now? I'm very confused. Alright, so that is... Okay, why does this feel so wrong? Give me a second here, hold on. Alright, so that's not that one. This is this one. Okay, so... Why does it seem so wrong? Maybe it's because it's... not normal on the other one. Oh my goodness, this is so crazy. Wait, I need to go forward faster. That's what I need. All right, we need to... Why is everything so complicated? All right, I just need to see where the center is. Okay. Okay, slow down. Oh my goodness. Dear Lord. Okay. Wow. Everything is screwed up because the TikTok live that I used to use for Streamlabs isn't on. The access went away for some dumb reason, and I reapplied, and it says 1 business day, and then it's like, yeah, that was pretty fast. It goes faster too. All right, so I'm not... Manage dual output. Where is... Okay. Why is the dual output not doing anything? I don't understand why the dual output isn't dual outputting. I mean, it looks like it's just blank. The YouTube, you might see me as blank. I don't know. I have to look. I'm so confused right now. It's showing me a blank thing, but maybe it's not blank. So give me a second here. I'm so confused, but I'm very happy. Wait, did I start the TikTok? I didn't start the TikTok because I had to start the TikTok. You ever just like wanted everything to work because it normally works, and you were like, why you do this? Oh, we're not playing Wordle. We're playing music. Music. Okay, we're in music because there's no freaking just chatting. Wait, well, let's just go back. Recent music. Okay, we're doing music. Okay, good. And what's this called? Oh, this is called chill piano deep vibes. Well, I spelled deep wrong because my keyboard's vertical because the piano is right here. Everybody, I'll get to your chats real soon. I'm just struggling. Deep voice, piano, wait, vibes, whatever, music. I can't talk anymore. All right, so it says we're live now on TikTok. Okay, everything is beautiful. Dear goodness. Okay, I think we made it. That was fast. It went faster than I may have actually traveled the time. Yes, this is the TARDIS. The Biggie Dude TARDIS. Biggie TARDIS. That doesn't sound actually all that right. I'm probably not going to say that like that anymore. All right, so that is there. And if I need this, I can look at this. Wait, whoops. I hit the wrong thing, so I got to click it again. All right, we're good. What's up, Count Dooku? How are you, buddy? All right, let me see if this is working. I have to see if there's audio coming from... Perfect. I have to see if there's... It's not what I want it to look like on TikTok, but it is what it is, you know? They totally screwed up. Alright, wait, I don't need that on. Oh, I can put this over here now. The chat actually works. Nice. Hi, Panda, how are ya? Silly Panda Tricks, you are so cool. Yeah, buddy, yeah. Doobie 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 doobie. Oh, I have to see, excuse me, what my TikTok output looks like, or my YouTube output looks like. So, why is that doing that? The portrait version is just me in a dark screen. Like, the backdrop isn't there, and I don't know why that is. Probably because I'm using the virtual camera, so the dual output thing isn't right. But that's the only way I can do TikTok as well at the same time. And the TikTok people are, this is why it's sometimes unfortunate when just things just get switched around for no reason. And it's annoying, but it's what happens. Your trouble tonight? Well, we will help you. I hope, you know what I mean? We're just gonna do the best we can with what we got. And that's all we can ever really do, Oh my gosh. I had this window open on the Kick front page for like all day, and there was like 50 little tabs. I'm like, dude, I don't want 50 little tabs. I just want, all right, so we're going to create a dashboard. I just want to make sure I'm looking at everything. We're good. Life is beautiful. All right, we got it. We're ready. We made it through the wilderness. Somehow, we made it through. The TARDIS is much bigger on the inside. Oh, Panda Heidi, that's so close. Panda Heidi's got us to 332 likes over on TikTok. And that's pretty great. And one more would be really cool. I'm just saying. Hey, Brendan. How are you, dude? Yeah, buddy. You did it! Panda Heidi got us to 333 likes on TikTok, wherever the heck it is. That's beautiful. I had a really great day. I've had a lot of really great days recently. I've been recharging. I'm ready for Friday. Friday is going to be a really beautiful day for me. Friday the 13th. I'm so excited that I'm going to be recording like naughty songs that I make up and then put them under a new album, a new artist name, and see what happens. And there's going to be swearing in it, and some of it will be like things that people might want to, play on a touch tunes at a bar and just drink together and stuff. That would be some cool stuff. I almost just swore, I think, because I'm feeling pretty good. I swear all the time. It's just on the internet. I've always censored myself because of my former teaching career. But, I've been streaming 16 years and on YouTube for 17 years. And so for 12 or 13 of it, I was a teacher for everybody that knew me and stuff. You had a tiring day? Well, you're here. This is a good place to relax. I always had like the ability to swear but have fun. Hey, Simo, how's it going? Hi, arm. Yes, my arm was in the way, so I might shave my head down to a 1 this time. I have to see how hot it's going to be when I'm in California next week. I love that drink that I'm having. It's a Rip It cherry and lime tribute. So good. It's the bestest cherry lime tribute in all the land. Oh my goodness. Everything's just popping. So for those of you that are on TikTok, it's going to look different now, because the software that I was using, that I'm still using for the other three platforms that I've been on all, at the same time, for some reason, the Streamlabs got rid of the access to me and on the TikTok for the stream key and that sort of stuff. It says reapply, and then you reapply, and then it waits a business day, and then I filled it out. I had no active restrictions. I had 4 BS ones, but I hope that that's not a problem. You know, like like where they said I was doing stuff wrong was like nothing was wrong. You know, I hate TikTok for that, because it's just so stupid how false reportings can just screw things up. So I hope that doesn't affect it, but whatever, dude. If it does, this is what I got. You know, but it's using a virtual camera. But so on YouTube, it looks like I'm just in a dark cave. If you're watching me on a phone, it's very, very strange. You're actually going to bed. It doesn't have the backdrop. If you look at YouTube on the landscape version, it looks like all the colors and stuff that you're used to. So it's a different vibe, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how it works. Some people might like the minimalism of it. I don't know. But anyways, I had a really beautiful today. And I've been taking some time to recharge, because I'm really excited about this musical project that is a long time coming. You know? Like, one of the cool things that helped me when I was at DreamHack was that I got to do that little concert, you know, for 3 minutes or whatever, where I turned the audience into a chorus and stuff. And then after that, I knew I didn't want to do it anymore. I knew that I didn't need to hold on to that. So my mind said, you know, Friday the 13th, it's right before you go, it's a few days before you head out to California. I could record it just like I did the album for Fart, for All Ridiculous Times. And because that we did in one stream. And this one I can swear, which is always easier because I don't have any filters. So there's going to be stupid songs with 3 or 4 chords that just make people happy. And might just accidentally make me some money. You know what I mean? And it's just fun. Count Duca says, I will have you know that it is a well-furnished cave complete with succulents and matching strawberries. Nice. Beast Mode says, at this time, you'll still be 3 hours ahead of where you are. Huh? How? At this time, you'll still be 3 hours ahead behind where you are. Oh, you mean when I'm in California? Yes. Sometimes, because I am thinking and playing and doing a bunch of things at once and trying to turn my brain off, I forget what the questions were sometimes. Wait, why is everything in the way? All right, let me just make sure that chat is working. Okay, good. I had, whoops, hello. I don't understand why there's nothing there in the YouTube vertical. That's so strange. I'll look into it maybe. I was hoping that it would already be resolved right now, and that I would just freaking still have the stream key again. I mean, I had it for over a year or something. But sometimes just stuff just happens, and you just gotta roll with it, man. I did that with my career, and I'm glad I did. I rolled with it. I got out of there and said no. And now because I performed that one quote unquote last concert, I got it out, I'm never going to have to worry about what it would feel like if I taught again, because it was exactly what, like, it was 3 minutes. I had to try to make everybody sing in my mind. I'm trying to do a whole lot of things at once, and then I just realized, you know what? Just have fun. And I had a blast. And then I got them to, it was just great. So I stepped off the stage. No, I didn't want to do it anymore. Now I'm going to swear on the internet on Friday. But just on kick.com/BiggieDude. And it'll be fun. And I'm going to make up a lot of naughty songs. I already have some were like from 15, 16 years ago that I had on Blog TV that I could never release because I was teaching. I wasn't going to get fired for saying naughty words on the internet. For commercial purposes. But looking back, I got lucky. Life is beautiful, and I'm just thankful I'm here. Thankful you're here too. Thank you for all the workers, lurkers, and twerkers. Anyone that ever listens or watches on a VOD. I'm thankful that you are here. I was like thanking the lurkers, workers, and twerkers because you never know who's hanging out. I love that. It looks like I'm in space. It's so strange. The vertical is just gone because I have to turn it off. It's like I know, like I will shut up about it, but it's like the stream's only 15 minutes, so I'm adjusting still. Today, I actually notified Supercar that my account was deleted, and I hope to get it back. Oh, wow. What? Did someone throw up through their clarinet on the back of the person in front of them, though? Happened when I was in school after Tuna Mac to someone on the stinger last note of the Klaxon March. Wow. My brain hurts from reading that. It's better now. One time, like in 4th grade at lunch, I had the milk spit take, and and that girl didn't talk to me until like our senior year in high school. I felt bad, but it was really funny. I don't remember what it was. You have your phone on your chest in your bed, so your phone is standing on your chest, upstanding in his field. Hi, Simo. The band parted like the Red Sea. Let my people go. Dude, my brain has really been connecting a lot of randomness together, like themes and music and just pop and stuff. Like, I'm gonna, like, dude, I just, like, part of, like, the Red Sea, I just went into, when Cameron was in Egypt land, let my Cameron go. But I let my Moses, yeah, okay. Get it? I only explained it because I wanted to hear myself explain it, and it was great. Because I knew I didn't need to explain it. I just felt like it, which is even better. I'm in a really great mood. You know who's outstanding in the field? A scarecrow. Ooh, that was a little juicy. Ooh, creamy. Rated PG-13. I actually miss you, man, because you haven't been on. I kind of took a couple of days off because I almost didn't stream this tonight. But I was just feeling like I had a really great time watching the one streamer that we talk a lot about here, BB Jess, friend, fan, etc. It was a really wonderful stream because she just got a puppy named Squib. He's a goodish boy in all the land. And it was the first stream where she was gonna do, she does a lot of karaoke and singing streams and stuff. And it was the first time that he'd been there because she just recently got the puppy and stuff. And he was such a good boy. He was a little antsy at first, and then he just passed out, which was kind of adorable. And but I was just feeling really. It was a really wonderful time. I was really happy, and I liked that. And then I felt like I have all this energy now. I'm like, I had such a great vibe. I had a really quiet day. I stayed off of Twitter most of it again. I was on Twitter like 4 seconds like yesterday, and today I was there a bit more. I wanted to observe more. I watched my buddy Johnny for a bit streaming, and I worked out because I got a trip in a week where I just got so much walking and stuff. And it was just a really fulfilling day. Like I did some wheeling and dealing on some digital goods. This one thing really did well today. It probably made me like $80, so that was kind of nice out of nowhere. And I got to be a philanthropist, and here we are again philanthroping, and it's a beautiful day. I'm probably gonna be live for Supercard tomorrow, but maybe not piano. I don't know. I'll figure it out. The piano stuff really isn't a stream. It's just talking and relaxing. But I feel wonderful. Wait, I didn't... This was going, right? Wait, I didn't... Yeah, okay, good. I couldn't remember if the audio was on the TikTok audio. I should have known. I mean, like, you would have said something. But there's a lot of peace in my world. A lot of great feelings. A lot of excitement. And there's so much crap going on in the world, and I'm trying to not let it get me. I'm just trying to be in the moment for myself. And therefore haven't really been paying attention to a whole lot of news. I know there's a lot of bad things happening though, and I can feel it too. So I'm just trying to keep my mind good and my heart good so that I can help other people, It's not always easy, especially when it's just so stupid. But we're gonna get it. We're getting through it. Life is cool, dude. But we are going through the digital void, and it's a beautiful day, and we're just chilling. And we can just let our brains fly away for a bit, like little birdies. Tweet, tweet. I was birdie for a second. Thank you. My sinuses are like killing me. I don't think I took anything for them today. So much stuff growing now that it's June. And now that it's been raining a bunch. Although right now it's probably too late to take something. That's okay. Oh yeah. I'm feeling kind of beautiful today. Let me see if TikTok's in the right category. Something just feels wrong. No, we're in music. Okay, we're good. Sweet. Hello, El Cami. How are you today? Yeah, to the buddy, buddy, to the yeah. Oh, like Chelsea? Oh, cool. El Cami. What's up, dude? Who's your football team? I don't really have one, but I like Arsenal, sorta, because they wear red. My brother-in-law likes Liverpool a lot. They also wear red. I'd like them more if he didn't like them, because sometimes, but you know. But they're doing pretty good. Argentina, Boca Juniors. I don't actually know that. I do play like a Metaverse Football League thing, MFL, and I had a club that I think that is from Argentina. Hold on, let me see here. MFL. Wait, hold on. Let me check. I can't remember though. Oh, I'm not logged in here, am I? Dang it. That's all right. Maradona? Diego Maradona? I know him. Rest in peace. Yeah, El Cami, I'm El Chami. I am streaming on Kick, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube in case you hear me talking to other people. I can't find the thing, but I think I have a club that's in Argentina. Oh, Maradona played in Boca. Nice. There you go. We're gonna have a good night. We're just playing some piano and chilling and relaxing and talking to people all over the world. Trying to have a good day, you know? And I'll get your name right eventually, El Chami. I see the CH as like k, you know, nice chords. Thank you. Yeah, I am playing the piano. Kind of sounds like Minecraft a little bit, but I'm just noodling and having fun. I created this little vibe so like I could turn my brain off and just enjoy life and not worry about stuff. And then after about a half hour, like when I feel like I've played out my emotions and stuff, and then other people can talk about what's going on in their world if they want to, and then it's just a cool, chill vibe where maybe I can just help the world a little bit without leaving my house. You play it too? That's awesome, dude. Life is beautiful. We call these the space cookies. You can just pretend to eat one, and it's fun. That's turned off already. We're good. I gotta check something real quick because I forgot. Nice. Okay, cool. I was making sure all of my oops, I forgot to do something. Nope, we're good. Okay, good. But yeah, today was a really peaceful day. And you like that? That's some cool stuff. I like some of the progressions. Oh, that's so cool. Kanjugu says, was glad to take my mom out to eat today for her birthday. Helped record some old voicemails for her to an old smartphone so she can hear your dad's voice whenever she wants to feel closer to him. That's so beautiful. Like, I'm lucky that I have 106 of Dad's videos, you know? And then the ones that are on my channel too. I know exactly how, whenever you really just are going through it, it's always beautiful to have. That's really cool. Thanks for doing that for your mom, dude. That's very, very kind. And thank you, TikTok. We got 847 likes. Dang, whoever's tapping over there, you're amazing. You like that? You like that chord progression? I'm gonna play that, but my piano is in a it's a half step lower, so my D minor is gonna sound like C sharp minor or whatever. So I'm gonna play what you wrote in the chat. This is gonna get weird. so lost, but I am in the zone. Thank you, Chami. You were happy to use the old phone as it was either that or your brother's old Zune? Hell yeah, dude. A Zune, 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 Zune. I love that joke with the, from Guardians 3. They call it a Zune. Someday unopened, boxed Zunes will be worth like $50,000. Probably. Because, like, if an iPhone could go for, like, a whole lot of money, the original iPhone was, I don't remember what I don't care. I'm lost in the music again. Hey, do you see that little dot in there? That little dot represents our hopes and dreams. And you know what? We got a lot of hopes and dreams, and we're getting closer to them every day. That final could sound so epic. Yeah, it's okay. You're doing great, Chami. Thank you. The song I just played was actually based on your chord progression, El Chami. That's what I played. I played the D minor, the G minor, A major, then B flat, down, down, C, and then D major. Yeah, you did great. I loved it. It's fun, and then I'm just vamping off of it. That's kind of what we can do here, you know. It's like once I've gotten to the point where I've played out my emotions, it's just like sometimes we make up music, sometimes we talk about some really deep things, and sometimes we just say, you know, and fart jokes and stuff. You know, it's like you never know what everybody's gonna be into. And we're all kind of vibing we're all over the planet. So we're kind of like a snapshot of what's happening on Earth. Some people are really going through it, and some people are having really good times, and some people know how to help the people that are having the good times to keep them in the good stuff. And some of the people that are in the good stuff know how to help the people that are going through it. It's so simple. And however many people are ever here is whoever is here. As long as I can play out my heart and my mind and everything I'm worried about or just concerned about, or just if I can just let go, I can empty out all the icky stuff. It's kind of like changing the grease or whatever in a fryer, you know? These streams kind of like clean the fryers, and then you can put the nasty stuff of the world in again. And, you know, but a lot of tasty things come out of it, you know what I mean? I guess. I do realize what that just sounded like. But, this helps me so much, and I'm so thankful that, this exists. I'm so thankful, and I created it, you know. So like Kantuku says, sometimes you just don't know you were in the best of times until you were already out of them. Somebody should write a song about that. That's from The Office. Andy Bernard said that, and then I wrote a song called the Andy Bernard song, which basically says that quote. I wish there was another way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them. That's on the second Biggie Dude album. No, wait, that's on Half and Half, I think. I don't know what song it is, which one it's on. It might be on... It's not on the original. I don't remember. Whatever. It might be on the original one. Anyways, I wrote a song. What about it? Hey, K-Dog, what's up, dude? You were watching the volcano in Hawaii erupt? Oh my goodness. It made you hungry for lava. Check it. Nice. Brilliant. Yeah, TikTok, what's up? What's up, Kick.com? What's up, Twitch? What's up, YouTube? You're all amazing, and I'm glad you're all alive. Thanks for being here. My name is Biggie Dude, and I'm alive. I had a really freaking great day. And I hope that everybody that hears the sound of my voice, whenever you hear this, I hope that your day was well. But if it wasn't, may I invite you to... I'm going to tell you a little secret. And this is a secret that I'm not ashamed to tell right now, everyone. If you're having a hard time, whether it's here or in the future or whenever, write this down. Here's the secret of how I maintain so much happiness. All right, here's the secret. I'm gonna get close. All right, here we go. The secret of how Biggie Dude maintains such a happy life. If you didn't know that was going to a fart joke, you just don't know my art. I stole that from BB Jess. You just don't understand my art. But I credited. Thank you. Works cited. The AMA, ACA, whatever the heck. What's the secret? This was the secret. That was the secret. That's how I stay so happy. I make fart sounds. It's that simple. What's up, Wazio? No way, dude. You got me crying and listening to you serious, man. He's like, oh, he's really serious about this. Then I made the fart sound. It's like, yes, that was the secret. But like, dude, what language is it? It's Fartese. Or is it I'm not I don't want to say anything else. I'm live on TikTok. I gotta behave. But the whole point is make a fart sound and your life is gonna be better. That's really true. I mean, really think about it. I felt really bad though, because in an effort to additionally save the voice was on your mom's cordless phone answering machine to the smartphone, you accidentally deleted one of the voicemails. Well, you still have it. The thing. Translate to English, please. Be excellent to each other and party on, dudes. That's from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. But in Fartese, it sounds like this. Go forth. You're all amazing. I don't know why I keep coming this close to the microphone. I almost call this a camera. It looks like I'm talking to my brain. Hey, Biggie Dude. Don't take over the world today. Sorry. There you go. Kantuku. Brother, it's okay. You know? I think you beat up yourself a lot. And you don't have to. It's okay. There's only love. And Wasio, thank you so much for being here. Everybody on TikTok, thanks so much. We have 3.8 thousand likes over on TikTok. That's pretty freaking amazing. I understand. Now I hear fart and I run, especially to the hospital. I'm glad you're home. Yeah, I'm glad you're home too, dude. Kind of had a rough run of it there for a little bit. Still are, like... How many ribs was it? 4 that you broke? You going to bed? Thanks for me making you feel a little bit better. Hey. Wadzio, you're awesome. Remember that. we're all going through stuff, and we all can help each other out. Even weirdo stranger people that you're not really sure who they are on the internet. But just remember, everything is temporary, and you're gonna be okay. All right, rock on. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Life is beautiful. I'm so thankful for all of this. And the last 2 days have been really peaceful and very purposefully quiet. Like, I'm really excited about Friday. Friday the 13th have always been a ridiculously good luck day. Like always. Friday the 13th is so cool. It's such a good day. Always. You do beat yourself up. Yes. That's why I said that. And I only know you from my streams, Count Dooku. And if you're doing that in my stream, that means you're probably doing it in your life. You don't have to beat yourself up. You're enough, dude. That's something that I've been learning a lot too again. You know, like this stream has helped me heal things that I didn't think that I needed to heal, and I've talked about it. You know, like I've always had that feeling that I wasn't good enough because I was usually single, you know? And nobody seemed to be interested, or when they weren't interested enough, or I was too good for them. Usually I was too good for them, you know? But I've still had such a beautiful life. You know, I was married once, and it was a really cool time, even though it didn't work out. And some of that sucked, but, you know, one of the most important things is that, like, when I did get divorced and stuff, is that we treated each other with respect. That's why I call her my former wife, because I think it's just a really cool way to show respect. And, you know, when my dad passed away almost 10 years ago, 2015, and we weren't together from basically 2005 on. You know, like the divorce wasn't until 2007 and stuff, but for all intent and purposes, you know, so, you know, when Dad had passed away, it was almost 10 years later. She was the third person I texted. She was the first person that called me back. And she's been to one of these late night things. When the first ones that were only on TikTok, the first 2 weeks. And it was just really cool to catch up that way, you know, like, I'm very lucky to have chosen the good things when you can choose the bad, you know? I'm glad I've chosen to mostly focus on healing myself and healing, maybe quote unquote being there, healing other people, but I'm just one dude and blah, blah. That's why I always say this is for entertainment purposes only. You know, you're in control of your own life. Nobody else is going to know you better than yourself, period. If you feel something's wrong, it's probably wrong. Yeah. Edward, what's up, dude? Supercard Edward says, imagine you open the door on Friday the 13th and Jason Voorhees is just standing there waiting to smoke a cigarette with you before killing you. What a legend. What a nice man, right? I don't smoke though, so. But if I see him, I might have that menthol, you know. It would be like college. I think it's because you're a perfectionist. That makes sense. You want to hear two things? There is no such thing as perfection. It's made up. Humans made up everything. And two, the most important thing that you can hear today in this stream, Kantuku, Edward, yeah, that kind of, that, yeah, if that was happening, maybe that would happen. K-Dog says, hey, my best friend, she asked me out for the first time in 30 years. Nice. GG's. I don't remember the last time I was asked out. I always like it when the girl asks me out. I don't know what that emoji is. I'm really feeling the joy. Like, just everything. I can't explain how cool I feel. I just feel like love. I feel like hope and peace and the good stuffs. And I like it. I like it a lot. And I'm just one dude, you know? And I love that. And in a few years, I might be feeling something. And maybe I'll come back and watch some of these things and just soothe in how much simpler my life was 5 years ago. 5 years from now. Because no matter what you have, usually life just gets more complicated. For me, though, 5 years ago, my life was much more complicated because I was still teaching, you know? My life got a lot easier because I left teaching. And there's not a day that goes by that I don't thank myself. Because there's so many amazing, cool people in my world that I would not know at all had I stayed teaching. It's fascinating to me. And I'm happy. Count Dooku, no way, for real? Oh god. Alright, I have to read this because this is funny. Count Dooku says, at the restaurant, the server decided to put candles in my mom's cheesecake. 10 of them, and 1 slice of cheesecake. I'm betting you might have gotten another free slice of cheesecake out of that. K-Dog says, I hope to not be here in this area in 5 years. Wherever you go, there you are. I've lived in New York all my life, but I don't need to be here all my life. I'm at a point where I could go anywhere. You know? And I can stay right here. I'm content. And I'm not in there's no reason to even worry about it. You know what I mean? I'm good. Supercard Edward says, I told my crush I really liked her and wanted to see what she tastes like. Best orange soda flavor ever. Heck yeah, dude. Oh my goodness. That's funny. Cranium Crush? No, Orange Crush. The soda. So I've been here almost an hour. I feel pretty wonderful about my life. I feel goofy and serious at the same time, which is how you know I'm really good. Like always. I invite anybody that has any questions or things they want to talk about. I don't want to really discuss political nonsense or religious nonsense. That's my opinion. But stuff that we can actually do in our worlds, or you're just curious about, or just things to ponder, like What if cheese was all red? I just thought about that. And I'm like, now in my mind, there's like red Swiss cheese, kind of like the Red Hulk, but it's Swiss cheese. I never thought about that before until right that second. And now my brain is happier, you know? You ever just think and just be happy about stuff? Yeah, dude. Why is it dark outside at 2 a.m. and not at 7 a.m.? Because of cheese. Duh. I believe it has something to do with the sun. Because the sun said, yo, dog, I'm tired. It doesn't say that one. K-Dog says, hope this is a trap. I've been wanting to trap her. What? Hey, yo. Good luck, K-Dog. Count Dooku said, if I saw Jim Duggan was in a wrestling match with IRS, who would win? The fans. Ho! Hi, Champ Squared. Champ Squared says cheese. Yep. Cheese is my reminder that life is okay. Isn't that beautiful? See? Cheese is really freaking good, dude. Will Johnny Ridlin ever consider marrying a 4-pack of Snack Pack Putty Putty? I'm going to ask him that later because he's still streaming on kick.com/Johnny Ridlin. Champ Square says, dude, I get new lenses for the camera. I'm so excited. Nice, let's go. Heck yeah, dude. What's going on, man? I saw you banning people to the left and to the right. That was kick-ass, dude. I was like, wow. You want to take some professionally at some point and at work for yourself? Nice, dude. A Dash Roast rules. Yeah, dude, you were giving bans like it was candy. You get a ban. You get a ban. Like Oprah. Yeah, so TikTok looks different today at Astros because I had a stream key through Streamlabs Ultra or whatnot, and I also had the TikTok Studio that I had to renew my license for or whatnot, because you have to use it twice every 180 days. It said it was renewed, but they turned off the other one. I'm like, why? And it's annoying. So now I've got to mirror it to the studio, and it's a different view, but this is what people would see on Twitch or Kick. So, but it's still my lovely voice and piano skills. So that's all good. That's so cool. Yeah, when I was at DreamHack, some of the dudes had their cameras out on the table, and I was like, so, because I don't do any of it. This is a freaking webcam. I don't care, People hang out with me for the vibes and the chill or my personality, not what I look like, it's just, I know that it's okay. Excuse me. And some of the stuff, one thing was 8,000, one thing was 2,000, one thing was 6,500. I was like, dang, that's like a used car, What's up, Pootsie? You made it today. I saw your comment, and thank you for leaving it. It made me feel appreciated. There's 2 lives. Yes, K-Dog. There has been, you have the vertical one and the horizontal one, but because I have to export to the TikTok live studio through a virtual camera, the vertical output to YouTube is just a black nothingness, and I don't know why that is, and it's really, really strange. I'm gonna check to see if there's it doesn't have the thing in front of it, it's like it's not there, so it's so confusing, but it's still a different vibe. But yeah. Anyways, don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe if you want to. Click here to subscribe. Thank you if you already did. Click the dingy bell if you want to be notified, and maybe they will notify you, but they probably won't. Listen to Big Edo on Spotify or Amazon or iTunes or YouTube. Stream it for free. Whoa! No, I'm fine. I'm here. This does this. It does this. TikTok, I'm live. It's okay. I'm right here. Friends. I've been here the whole time. TikTok does that. I don't know why. It's weird. The sandwich is supposed to be wrapped in paper towels when cooking. Oh, wait. Why? Yeah. Oh, sorry. I missed this. Count Dooku said, why is it when I make one of those Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwiches that I follow the instructions but lose half my cheese to the loosely wrapped paper towels? Yeah. That's why I just use the ones inside the plastic stuff. I cook them while they're inside the plastic so the cheese stays in the plastic. Because that's how you used to cook the old White Castle sliders. You had like just a vent open, and then they said stop doing that, but I still liked it that better that way, so I kept on doing that stuff. Gastros rules. Let's go. Shout out to all the lurkers, workers, and twerkers again. Y'all are amazing, and I appreciate you and love you a long time. Yep. You already pay your cheese tax to your dog? Dude, they are... I used to have a dog, and he had the cheese tax. Yep. Only leaves you 1/4 the cheese. Yeah. That's what you do for your dogs. It's been over 10 years since Roman passed away. It's 11 years. Damn. He was a big gray Weimaraner. Those White Castle chicken sliders. Yeah, we don't have any White Castles near me. Like the closest one is like, I don't even, like, Albany maybe? No, probably South Albany. Maybe there's one in Syracuse. I don't know. There ain't one here. I know that. White Castle. WhiteCastle.com. But like, you know, they have, you know what I love? Every now and then you can get the jalapeno cheese sliders from the special ones from WhiteCastle.com. All right, let's see here. Locations. I will allow you to visit, or tell me. Utica, New York. Wait, what? Not Michigan, New York. That's stinky. I don't understand why this... Oh, you find the nearest... Okay. The nearest White Castle for me is in Nanuet, New York. That is 242 miles away. That's butt. That's not gonna happen. I'll just go to the store and get the ones I can microwave. Kelly freaking Marshall. What's up, girl? How the hell are you tonight? K-Dot says, hey, Biggie Dude. Oh my God, dude. Went to get an ice cream sandwich and found an employee name tag in the box. I was going to tell you the first thing on your next live. Hey, that's cool. On a tangential note, jalapeno cheese poppers are the stuff. The shiz. That's the university from Wicked. So now I can say it online. I'm great, Kelly. I'm ridiculously great. And just in myself, you know? It's like, sorry, huh? Yeah, Kelly, I'm going to show you. Can you see it? That's why I'm just have to hide. I'm glowing too much. People get scared. Or not. And seen. I was just making stuff up. Like, you know. Count Dooku says, years ago, I made the mistake of eating an entire Crave case of White Castle cheeseburgers yourself in one sitting. I bet you your evening or whenever would have sounded like this. Kelly, how are you? I know that you say you're okay, but what amazing adventures are happening in your world? For those of you that don't know, Kelly, I've known for 16 years. We met streaming on Blog TV in 2009. And that's forever ago and yesterday at the same time. It's so amazing how many people I've known for so long. It's really. You're working? Oh, worky, 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 work. Well, no wonder. Well, life is beautiful. And I hope everybody has as much peace, actually, or more than the peace that I have, which might be impossible. But there's a lot of why the hoodie? It's just so I don't glow as too much. It's a jacket. It's not a hoodie. It's for the chill vibe. I like it. Really, that's all it is. I don't need it. It's hot. It's warm. But I don't know. I like it. And that way, if I feel like I'm glowing too much for the, you know, I don't want to blind people. Whatever, dude. K-Dog says he's a glowing spirit ghost. Very talented. Plays piano. I'm a party ghost. Why so much glow? I love my life. I love me. I'm complete in myself. I am so happy. And that's it. There's no other girl. I do feel energies are on their way, but I don't know who, when, what, don't care. I am life. I am love. I am joy. I am this idiot in front of you that I am here. And that's it. And the universe is really cool. Thanks, K-Dog. I appreciate that. K-Dog says I'm also his favorite YouTuber. Well, that doesn't hurt. It's always nice. And that's enough, right, Pootsie? That is enough. That's why this feels so ridiculous, because I can't even finish. Kelly, thank you so much. Kelly says I'm your fave. You know, like back in the day, I felt different. I feel so much different right now than I did a year ago and 4 years ago. 4 years ago, my life was an absolute hell, you know? I knew I was probably done with that career, but I was still in just pure trauma survival mode for another 2 weeks. And then it slowly just got better, you know? Count Dooku says, uh-oh. Biggie dude. Wait, I have to, hold on. I have to read this one in a better voice. Hold on. Me. Gosh darn it. Come on. Cheer. Wait. And now, a wonderful story from Count Dooku. Biggie Dude is a delicate forest sprite. The perfect blend of right and goodness. No one could ever hurt them because I would stop them. Yeah, not a forest Mountain Dew, but a forest Sprite. But yeah, I feel amazing. You know, like sometimes I feel too amazing. Or it feels, and then, but I'm getting better at just realizing that I am all this. And sometimes I'm overwhelmed by myself because of the gifts that I have, because of the wonderful things that people tell me, because of how long I've mattered to some people that watch this, you know. And this silly stream heals me so much. And I really am and feel whole in myself, you know. And it feels like something is coming. And I'm at peace. And I just trust the universe. And it's so ridiculous because it feels amazing. What's up? Nothing personal. How's it going, dude? We're just vibing and chilling and multi-streaming, and it's a beautiful day. You were playing some Division 2 earlier? Nice, dude. Civ 2? Or, yeah. Pootsie says, it took me so much work to get there because of trauma, much trauma, and also Sparkle Brain. Sparkle Brain will get you. But, you know, I always felt growing up, and maybe this was just my personal experience, I always felt that people, like girls, didn't like me because I was smart. That's kind of what I always felt. And in high school, I was in pretty good shape, but I was labeled a nerd in a smaller school. Like my graduating class was like 120 kids, 110 kids, something like that. And it's funny, like, I didn't date a lot, you know, in high school. And like I had like 2 relationships, maybe 3 or 4 that lasted like a week. Each one lasted a week. And then college it was pretty good. But everybody always thought I was too good for them. I never understood that because I was just, I guess I didn't know what I know now. And now I know what I got. And you know, the poet Sublime said, "Love is what I got." I said, "Remember that." And that's what I said. Remember that. What's up, David? How are you, brother? Count Dooku says, "What I think is amazing is how your music will always live on. Aliens might one day be listening to it through a recording found in a time capsule on Friday the 13th, 1,000 years from now." That's cool. You got to see Mr. Iguana in real life. I saw that picture. Thanks for tagging me in it on Twitter the other day. That's so cool. Yeah, every one of these streams is cool. Darth Sidious, big dude. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Do it. Darth Biggie Dude. But like, Twitter is a wretched hive of scum and villainy. Just like Mos Eisley Spaceport. Hey. For everyone that's just getting in, my name is Biggie Dude. I love you all. And life is cool. I created this vibe so that I could turn my brain off and just relax. And once I do that, usually within the first half hours, I then can kind of be there because it's basically I take an emotional dump and flush, and then I have room to munch on your problems. That sounded wrong, but whatever. It's a metaphor, and that's okay. And maybe some people, over 100 people, have fallen asleep to this vibe because the combination of my voice and I am playing the piano. And the cool backdrop, today's backdrop is hydromeda.org. It's one of the Zoom quilts, and each lap or whatever, or loop, if you will, is about 10 to 12 minutes long. We use basically 2 of them. One is like 10 and a half minutes, one's 12, I think. I don't remember. But, and the whole purpose of this is for me to just turn off my brain, and it has some really neat side effects. Kind of like Viagra was a blood pressure medicine. And Ozempic, I found out, was originally for diabetes, I think. My mom told me that. Because they wanted, like, I think they wanted dad on it or something back in the day. Doesn't really matter. Conduga says, "When I flush, I end up clogging the toilet because my wife seems to refuse for us to get anything other than Charmin Ultra Strong. It lives up to the name." Seeing NXT live at the Performance Center was a great experience, I'm sure. Sounds like LA. LA is going through it right now. My prayers go out to everyone in LA. And that peace can win. Because it's scary. are in space again. And life is beautiful, dude. You know? You ever just sit back and see somebody that's really loving what they are doing? And that's why I love watching streamers, because there's so many of the ones that I watch, they're just really enjoying what they're doing, even if they're losing horribly on slots, or doing very poorly in a game. You know, they don't have to be, you know, winning to be, you know, cool and stuff. It's a really neat thing. But when you're around people and surround yourself with people that love what they're doing, and it doesn't have to be the same thing that you're doing, it's fascinating. That's why I love streaming so much, because there's so many talented people from all across the world creating memories. Like, you all hear it, like, in this chat. Like, if I'm on YouTube, which I am today, people will be like, bro, you were my childhood sometimes. You know? Because they watched the Supercard video 10 years ago. And they'll always speak so kindly and favorably, you know? Parallel play never got old for some of us, yeah. 250 Army birthday party Saturday parade. Let's go. Army birthday party Saturday parade, by the way. Oh my god, Count Dooku says, margin was originally designed as a cheap alternative to fatten up turkeys, but once it started something, it was marketed instead as a cheaper butter alternative for people. I had to edit that because I'm live on TikTok. You'll be in the Oklahoma parade. Nice, dude. What's the series at? I didn't pay attention. Wasn't tonight game 4 or 3? No, tonight was game 3, right? Whoa, I looked. All right, can anybody feel the vibe that I see right now? All right, I got Biggie Dad over there. Got Biggie Dude. It feels like I just noticed it, but like vertical, it's different. But I just noticed that because I saw it on a smaller screen and it was really cool. I'm like, wow, feels like there should be. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Hear me out. Okay. Thank you. That was pretty cool. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. All the world's a stage, and we're just the idiots on it. It's a variation on Shakespeare, I think. I want to learn more stuff. Funky minor chords? I could do some funky minor chords, but I don't know if I want to right now. Kind of just enjoying the relaxation vibe. If you have chord progression like somebody else put them in the chat earlier, you can write a chord progression out. I'll play it, you know. Maybe make something up out of nothing. I do that sometimes. Yeah. It's a sick chord. But yeah, I've been feeling ridiculously good. That's 2 times the ridiculous. And I feel so alive, you know? My heart feels wonderful. My mind feels great and relaxed. My body's tired and happy because I worked out and did a lot of cool stuff today. I had a very fulfilling day and I didn't even leave my house. And this is a little message to anybody that's fallen asleep. You are wonderful. You're amazing. You're doing great things because you're asleep right now. You're healing your heart. You're healing your mind. You're healing your soul. And you're going to wake up really, really fresh and feeling like you are going to be in your light today. And you're going to feel really, really great. And you're going to make a fart sound and it'll make you happy. What's up, Epic Peter G? You wrote that in the chat the other day, Count Dooku. I remember that. That's the first thing you've repeated. That I'm aware of, anyway. Sometimes I'm glad I'm not sometimes. I'm so glad that I developed this. I say this a lot, but like, dude, sometimes there's just too much crap going on in my brain. I just remember so much stuff. And something will trigger in my mind, like a bacachow, and like it's like somebody says something, and like there's a thought that from some random thing from 40 years ago that's instantly there. Like I don't know how my brain does it. Like, dude, there's proof of it in like every stream, you know. Almost. Boobs. Yeah, I'm gonna write a song called 8008135. Boobies. It's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be Friday night, 9 p.m. on kick.com Eastern Time /Biggie Dude. I'm gonna sneeze maybe. What a beautiful day. How about some wholesome news? You got baby chicks today? They're the buck chickens. Buck. I'm 51. I was just sad for a second, but I remembered something. I was sad that I think I have one Kinder Bueno left, but I forgot to bring it out because then I keep them in the fridge because it's cool in the fridge. And then like on a stream, I can let them thaw for a bit and then like do it that way, but still cold so it doesn't melt or nothing. I hope everybody's having a good today. I just feel great. It's amazing. I hope everybody's feeling peace. Because you all deserve it, you know? Yeah, even you, person that just talked to the screen, said, "Oh, I don't deserve it." Yes, you do. In case anybody was talking to the screen. K-Dog says, Darth Sidious, Biggie Dude, Hot Spot. What? What is... what? Wait, okay. Biggie Dude, Hot Spice Farts on the TikTok, rated PG-13. K-Dog, that was lovely. Thank you. Little baby chicks, yeah, got some little baby chicks. Pootsy Man got some little baby chicks today. It was wholesome, that's what I say. I got some little baby chicks today. Pootsy Man, yeah. Little baby chick is tweet, tweet, tweet. A little baby tweet, tweetity tweet on your feet. Little baby chicks, yeah. Thank you. Life is so cool. I love life. Oh, everybody get a little cookie. They're not real. And they're in space. Yeah, Pootsy Man did the rock on. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. I have shirts like that. You can buy them from YouTube. Hold on. I almost choked. And no one ever has to buy my stuff. I'm just saying. I literally made merch so that I could wear my own stuff. That just because I do the rock on thing all the time. So it doesn't say Biggie Dude on it. It's just there it is. And when I went on stage with the Costco guys, AJ and Big Justice, when they were bringing the boom, yeah, it's right in YouTube. You can check it out. I don't know if it's in the video. It used to be, but I don't know if it updates every time or I don't know. But like I had, hold on, I'll show you. Ow, my butt. Ow, my butt, my butt. Ow, my butt, my butt. Ow, my butt. My big old butt was butting butt. What? Here, I'll show you an example of the shirt. This is a blue one. Okay. So we have, it's a rock on. Okay. And it's very, very cool. I have them in multiple colors. I have 4 colors of my own. Available from either biggiedude.com or the stuff in your cart already. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go, Pootsy Man. Thank you so much. That was pretty cool. Oh, like I was saying, I had that exact shirt on, and I did the rock on thing, and Big Justice said, "Yeah!" He thought it was cool, and his name was also Eric, so he thought I was especially cool because that's my name. My name is Eric. Hi, Big Eric Dude. I got the nickname in college because at freshman orientation, 33 summers ago, literally 33 summers ago, 1992, summer of 1992, right after I graduated high school. And which wasn't yet. There were 5 Erics in the freshman class that year at the Crane School of Music at SUNY Potsdam. And we were all just walking in front of the auditorium, and somebody said, "Hey, Eric," and 5 people turned around because we were all like, we were walking. We were like the Eric gang or something. It just happened to be walking like 5 side by side. It was kind of crazy. And before 20 more steps, it had happened 3 times. It got really annoying really fast because people knew what was going on. My friend Brian, still friends with him to this day, said, you're big. You be Big E. And voila. And the Big E Dude comes from when I was very sociable in college. I was the Big E Dude man on campus, the big man on campus, whatever. Hey, I loved to do my work, and I loved to party, and it was fun. And everybody loved hanging out with me because I was always good. You know, it was always good. Anyway, those of you that have ever drank know what I'm talking about. It's been almost 11 years since I've drank any alcohol. That's so cool. I'm so glad I'm alive. It's so ridiculous. Anyways, so the Big E Dude name comes from people saying, "Big E Dude, I saw you last night, but then I lost you. How you been? What's up?" You know, it was a greeting to me. Big E Dude, how you been? That's why if I think you're cool on the internet, I'll put your name and then the dude after it, like Johnny Dude, Lucky Aura is Nick Dude, like BB Jess is Jess Dude. You know, there's like I'll put the dude after it, you know, and it's a pretty, that's like you're cooler than some of the other people, but like you're still the same cool, but you know, maybe, you know, it's like one of those things. Like if I vibe with you, or like you know, you'll get the dude after it because that's how I got my name. It's a stupid thing. Konduku says, I have to be up very early, but I'm thankful for Biggie Dude and everyone else here. I hope everyone has an amazing day today, and I want everyone to know that you are enough just the way you are. And Count Dooku, don't forget to read that for yourself too. You're enough, brother. You're enough. That felt really good. Thank you for writing that in the chat, Kantugu. There's our hopes and dreams coming up again soon. I can't wait to see what happens next. I'm so excited for every freaking day. And I'm 51. I feel timeless. And I'll always want one more day because I love this place. Count Dooku says, also, thank you. You are all here tomorrow. You are all... Wait, also, thankful you are all here because tomorrow needs all of you. Good night. That was really cool. Pootsie Man says, sweet dreams, Dookie. Count Dookie. That's funny. I feel really good. My name is Caleb. I got K-Dye because of a baseball thing. Structure knows it's K because you were a pitcher or you struck out a lot. I'm going to guess you were the pitcher because that makes sense. Dookie dude. Dookie doo, dookie doo, dookie doo. Where's this going? Nope. No? Magic Wonder vibe, yeah. This feels like the ocean. The waves on the shore. The sound of birds going caw, caw. We see the horizon and it's just infinity. You don't know where the water ends and the world begins. And we're just here. I can feel this right now. It's weird. I see the clouds in the far left. That was cool. I meant to pay attention. This is really peaceful, this thing. I played this the other night and I felt very peaceful then. Now it feels like the same, but like almost like I'm multiple places at the same time, but just in my mind. Is that weird? Oh, thanks, bot. You're so cool. K-Dog says, yep, I pitched for middle school to college, blew out your rotator, and ended up playing in Canada, and now disability sub for minor league. Wow, that's so cool. That's really neat. Yeah, I hurt my rotator once from playing volleyball, but it never needed to be surgically repaired. But it's something where if I have to take care of it and stretch it out and make sure I don't ever mess it up or something. It's my left shoulder too, because I'm left-handed. Whoopity-doo. But life is so beautiful. And I've got so much to give while I'm still alive and when I'm not here. Got all these silly songs, some of these piano things. Some of the videos, like the videos that of my dad, you know. Those are almost all over 10 years old, you know. They're almost 10 years old, I should say. And it's almost the time of year where I spent that time with Dad. That's interesting. Right now you're staying quiet here and relaxing and recovering. That's good, dude. But yeah. You know, I think it's fascinating how far I've come as a person since I left teaching almost 4 years ago, you know. The first year I left, I didn't realize how how much I was hurting until the school year was over. And I remember that first week after that, every day I would wake up with nightmares that I was late for school, and I didn't want to be there, and I would wake up crying. And it was similar to a PTSD response, you know, like it was just so hard that whole year. All the migraines I gave myself because, you know, from March to June when we were back in the school with the kids and with hybrid instruction and stuff. And then full instruction, which was never that one. What's up, Vince? How are you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. It just hurt so much. And when I let go of that career, I gave myself that first year to just kind of float and to see what I get into. I didn't need to have, I had some overlying goals, but just, I didn't leave to be a streamer. I just left to leave, you know, like, and I figured I was going to get into a bunch of cool stuff. And I did. I got into so many different things, learned up so much stuff, and then my world got bigger too. And I'm so glad, you know, and then here we are, just lost in the digital void, playing the piano at 2:35 in the morning when other people have school. It's so cool, dude. Like I said this the other day, but the school in our district, it goes till June 27th. It goes to like almost the end of June, you know. Yeah, Pootsy Man says, I get it, on a similar path. Yeah. And I'm so glad I listened to myself. I'm so glad I recognized that I was in the pain I was in. I didn't know how to get out of it except for to leave teaching. And sure, it was an impossible situation. You know, teaching with a mask on was just the sheer amount of volume that I have already, compounded by the muffling. So, and then kids don't listen sometimes, so you gotta say things more than once. So it was like that. But the cool thing is that it's not even 4 full years. And I see how much growth just in as far as like conventions, like for example, like DreamHack Dallas is a great example. 2 years ago, I was watching parts of it on, streams and stuff. and then a year ago, I was on the stage. I'm not disconnected. What are you talking about? I'm not connected. What? I'm live. What are you doing? You don't even know what I'm talking about. I can see that I'm live. I'm going to put hi in the chat. You're so confusing there, Tiki Taki. What do you don't even know. Anyways, welcome to the Sunflower of the Digital Void. But anyways, and then last year I was on the stage at the end of the event as part of the Dreamathon that was hosted by BB Jess. And then this last year at Dallas, I was on the stage twice, which was kind of cool. I did a lip sync battle, which was great, also run by BB Jess. And then I was part of where I got to be a chorus teacher for 3 minutes as part of the AJ and Big Justice Boom or Doom show live, and it was so much fun. And then 3 years ago, I didn't even know DreamHack existed. This is like how really 3 years ago I did not know DreamHack existed. Never heard of it. It's an amazing gaming and streaming convention. And I can't wait to go to Atlanta at Halloween, that weekend is the next one with that. And I'm going to TwitchCon before that. And then next week I'll be in California for VidCon. So I'm really excited about that because VidCon is my quote unquote vacation. And I'm really just excited. We're going to do some deep dives on some stuff. My buddy's got some cool ideas. And we're just going to vibe and have the best time ever, dude. And I'm excited about Friday with all the silly, stupid songs. You'll be at VidCon? So will I. Maybe I'll see it. And I really just feel great. Everything is just exactly where it's supposed to be. And stuff is happening like I feel it, Don't know what or when or who or how. Is it somebody I don't even know exists yet? Is it somebody that I already know? Was it not even a someone? Maybe it's something that changes everything. I'm excited. And I believe that the universe has my back, so it wouldn't give me all these challenges if I didn't, and keep giving them to me if I couldn't overcome them. But they're not like challenges, they're like fun. It's like a new puzzle, a new game. I love playing this game. This life game. Being alive. We can all just get along and chill. And so many of us don't. So many of us get sucked in because of other people, you know? That's just how life is sometimes, you know? But, you know what I got? I got me. And I got my heart and my mind. And I'm really good at using both, you know? Morality and your mentality. You got a hotel. Oh, wow. Really? Cool. Yeah, this is my 14th VidCon. 15th unofficial because we kind of made our own VidCon in the fall of 21 because VidCon was canceled for the second year in a row. But two of my friends were local, and then Johnny Ridlin and I, we stayed at the hotel that we usually stay at, and we did the whole thing, and it was great. It's your first, yeah. But there's a very few amount of people that are in a picture every year. Last year there was like 8 in the picture, and that's the people that have been to every VidCon. I think there's 20 overall, but not everybody can make the picture because sometimes they're like working and stuff. But that's a very small group of people. It's kind of neat. And we even have like a Facebook group and everything. And I was looking on Facebook yesterday, and somebody had already posted, like, because last year right around this time was like, hey, is anybody going? You know, because that's one of these days it's going to be like nobody really does the picture thing, and I'll be like, I'm not going to be the guy that keeps it going, you know? Probably. But anyway, it's really cool to be a part of that internet history. And last year during the picture, Hank Green was right next to me. And he started VidCon, and that was just cool. We had a really cool little chat. He's a good dude. And it's amazing what you can create. You know, like I've thought about how VidCon started so small, and in 2010, and people were already making partners since 2009. Like I've been making money off of this crap for a long time. Anyway, it was just great to find your part in all of it, you know. Going to be me and your best girlfriend and her parents. We were going to drive, training drivers every 8 hours. We're doing a Paul with an RV. Really? That's cool. I'm just taking an airplane. It's going. I mean, this time I'm avoiding the hell out of Chicago. I would love the rest of my travel experiences this year to not suck ass. Because my Dallas trip sucked. Coming home. But I got home, so who cares? Yeah, buddy. You know Paul the movie? Yeah, with Frost and what's his face? Shaun of the Dead. And Seth Rogen was Paul. Jenga. What the heck is his name? Not, who's the other one? Simon Pegg. There we go. The Cornettos guys. You know, Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead. World's End. That's actually good. That took me a little bits. And with 2 hours stream time, that's about where my brain should be. I shouldn't be able to. I should have problems remembering something like that by this time, because this is supposed to relax my brain. That is why I do this whole thing. You know? And that means it's doing what it's supposed to do. And I can just noodle on the piano, look at the vibe, talk to the chat, and it's peace and love, and just maybe getting a little tired, get a little nappy nap going on. Maybe some other people, I know some people might, I can't say that. Anyway, you're going to drive during the night as Paul? Dear God. Good luck, K-Dog. Why do I feel that's going to end badly? Please be careful. Just please be careful. That is funny though. Yeah, I think we'll do a 222 today. 17 minutes sounds good. Everybody get a space cookie if you want one. They're yummy and free. Last year you went from Oklahoma to Lexington to Kentucky to Scarefest as the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers. Oh, wow. That's kind of dope, I gotta admit. It's an original truck also? Nice, dude. I hear weird stuff. Life is cool, dude. I'm thankful I'm here. Wonder how soon it'll be until like TikTok yells at me and says I'm not live even though I'm live. It's kind of funny. I wonder when that will be. Oh yeah, to the buddy, buddy to the yeah. Creamy. Thank you. If anyone has any questions about anything for me, feel free to ask them. I'm just kind of, I'm in a really great spot, and maybe something cool can happen. I don't know. It's just an invitation. It's really chill. I have to decide if I want to play Last Man Standing this weekend. I might just not. I'll figure that out before 5 o'clock. Part 3 of the Jeepers Creepers, the cathedral driving to Purcell, Oklahoma was you driving to Lexington. You were credited in the editing as a driver. That's so cool. Heck yeah, dude. Wow. I wasn't. I'm in the credits to some movies because I invested in them. Like through Kickstarter and stuff. I like helping artists. It's kind of what I do. I just feel really, really good, dude. You ever just feel really, really good? No, no, I do. Heck yeah, dude. Life is cool. The chill piano, deep voice, relaxing type beat stream show. That's what we got right here. I remembered what it was today. Doesn't need to have a real name. I'm just really thinking about how freaking cool stuff is. And like, even though I'm like, just and some things about myself and some things that I handled privately extremely well in the last couple of weeks, and just like a whole bunch of cool stuff. And I just feel like not just whole, but like it's hard. It's so hard to explain. As a kid, you were in Evansville, Indiana for the league there. A league of their own. Madonna gave you a signed baseball in the movie, and Tom Hanks spit on your dad in the movie. That's so cool. That is really neat. I think the National Office of the Music Fraternity I'm alumni for Phi Mu Alpha Sinfonia, I think was in Evansville, Indiana. I'm pretty sure that's it. I don't remember though. Yeah, I've been feeling really, really amazing recently. All right, now I'm too hot. Okay. Whew. I'm so pretty. Oh, I signed up for enhanced encoding for the Twitch stream. I don't know if that'll do anything, but it'll be neat when if I get to it, because I now have 2 gigs up and down, so that's pretty dope. For a lot less than what I was paying for a gig down and 30 megs up. So I'm very happy about that. I got this speed. I feel the need for speed. You fell in love with baseball that day. Yes, it is. There it is. That's so cool. feel like I'm having a conversation with somebody in my brain. Is that weird? Oh yeah, don't know who it is either. So could be just myself. What's up, Markor Parkour? How you doing, man? Oh no, we're still well, they're getting there though. You know that it's 2:18, so about 4 more minutes. But we're getting there. But still, you made it. Hooray. How was your night, dude? I had a really beautiful today. Full of peace, reflection, observing wonderful aesthetic experiences, and creating aesthetic experiences that are wonderful. To me, at least. That's all that matters. I feel whole in my heart, and I feel good about me and my life. And I'm just really excited about swearing on the internet on Friday. I'm so excited to see how stupid this experience will feel. It's just a creative thing. It's going to feel like how I felt like in 2009. And then I'm going to release it under a different artist name. And then I will tell people that once it's published, and it'll probably be while I'm in California, which is great. And it will probably make some people mad, and I don't care. And it might just make me a couple of dollars to help the world a little bit more too, you know what I mean? Maybe. There's not a lot of words, with, not a lot of songs with a lot of swear words in the title on Spotify, if you know what I mean. And there's a lot of playlists that have swear words in the title too, if you know what I mean. Oh wow. I didn't know that, K-Dog. I'm not gonna read that out loud because it doesn't matter. That's awesome, Markor. I'm going to invite any last questions or whatever. Anybody want to talk about something real quick? I just want to make sure that if somebody actually needs something, that I can help a little bit, you know? I just want to be there for you before I go away. Before I go away... Breaking news from the Markor Parkour Radio correspondent network, whatever. Skibidi Toilet Ridge, Ohio. Yeah. In case you didn't get a brain rot from the rest of the stream, why would I have brain rot from anyone other than you, Markor? Right? Just kidding. I mean, really, but I haven't had any yet. Well, sometimes on TikTok. Your dad was actually a security officer for 46 years with them. Wow, no kidding. That's so interesting. 99 Pootsy, man. Thanks for being here, dude. Love you long time. 99 gang, be good. Skibbity, Ohio. This is going to go just a couple of minutes more. Are you the mayor of Town because you are so skibbity? Wow. And this has been the chill piano, deep voice music, relaxing type beat stream show. My name is Biggie Dude, and that just happened. I'm gonna play the theme. So if you want to write some stuff in the chat while I play the final theme before we do the final chords, you're welcome to do so. But I'm done. Yeah, it's skibbidied me. K-Duck says, I'm protesting for more Oreos. Oreo, we want more. No? Whoops. We got through it. Everyone, I hope that you had a beautiful today. And my name is Biggie Dude, and I'm about to go away. But I will say this, you're all really, really cool. And I'm a silly fool, but I'm still got a really nice heart. Just ask your mom, or don't. She doesn't know me, probably. Okay, now Mikey says, oh, hell yeah. I got a whole package thrown at me, and that didn't last long. Yeah, nom, nom, nom. Oreos. But I would just want to finish today by saying, may the peace that you deserve in your world be in your world. And sometimes we can separate from all the noise for a little bit. Take a break in times of distress or whatever, and just remember that everybody's just trying to live the best life possible. And we can show love and peace and understanding and respect. And I love all of y'all. Thanks for being alive. Thanks for anybody that was lurking, working, or twerking, anybody watching this on the VOD. Thanks for being alive. And here's the last chord. And then I will say goodbye and stuff. Okay, here we go. Goodbye. I love you so much. It's so nice. Hope you have a beautiful day or night or tomorrow or today. Have a good time. Okay. Yeah. Biggie Dude Spice Farts. What? I rated PG-13. Okay. Bye, everybody. Love you a long time. Be good. And make fart sounds. Your life will be happier if you make more fart sounds. See? Okay. Bye. I love you. You have a good day. I go bye-bye now.